So yeah, let me start back. So as I was saying, I feel there is a need for a lot of strengthening of our not only our body, how stands really, where we stand, where we at, and to be able to receive what is around us and not to allow it to impact us too much. I think it's important to go and build in that musculature that we have inside us that is made of our values, for most of it, our principles, but also of actually the inner body strength that is required to be able to stand in your own body, in your own being. So I started, as I was saying, a lot to shake up my arms. And as we all know, shaking up the body helps to shift the energy. So let's go for it. Make it quite intuitive for yourself, So what needs to move first moves first. And then look at the source of your movement. So like I started with my arms, so I'm going to come down to my shoulders next. And you might feel like as you shake your shoulder, another part of you wants to go. So allow it to go. So we women, so we have our pelvis is nice and wide. It's meant to be that way for birth. So shake it. Make it the women that you are. Empower yourself just straight away. Be in your own shape, your own body, in your own stance. Brilliant. And then you might slow down the top body movement on your upper body and shake it. Come here and give it more and more all around the waist, the buttock. Allow the buttock to just actually shake it. Don't allow them to contract. And then when you're tired, just shift it from one leg to the next, from one leg to the next. And then we're going to move this as if we were going into one of those ancestral African dance. Woo, ha, woo, ha. Yeah, let's go for it. Allow the body to move. It knows what it wants to do. Let it express itself. And give it to you. And bring it into a bit of a jump. Whatever way you want. Feet together. Feet apart and close. You can pause anytime. And then slow it down. Going to step, side. Okay, enjoy that movement. Look the back to the front. Or slow. To the back. Slow it down. To the side. And slow it down completely. Bring yourself to stillness. Oh. We're going to allow the heartbeat to settle. Notice the part where it's actually pumping. Where does it feel alive in you right now? Okay, keep it. My hands are around my heart. You may be guided to put yours anywhere else. And whatever way you come to approach your body, soften your hold this morning. And bring yourself to tenderness, really, really, really. And you'll feel the tenderness as you generate it, as you generate the intention of it, and bring it to the heart to bring it all the way to the pore of your skin and give really a beautiful, gentle, but very tender embrace for all that you are. So it's not only about putting my hands on my heart, it's really about creating the love that I deserve. And that's the way I create the love that I deserve this morning by being tender and compassionate with myself. And our strength is going to come from the tenderness and the compassion we're going to give. Beautiful. Okay, big breath in, arms can come up. And we're going to go all the way down to the floor on the exhale, soften the knees and simply calm down. Folding from the hip this morning, we're not going into a spinal roll. So you can bend your knee as much as you need to go to the floor. And coming to the floor, dropping the crown of your head towards the energy of the mother, connecting and making yourself a circle, a complete unit. And breathe into your back. So look and visualize the space between your shoulder blades. It's one of the least flexible space on the spine. And we just want to breathe in that space, expanding, rounding that space. And that allows the shoulder blades to walk away from each other. If that's difficult for you, go and place your tummy on your thigh. Breathe into the belly, and because the belly will meet the thigh very fast, it's going to push the breath behind in your back body. Try it if you like. Let's have a couple more. Beautiful. Release. And we're going to walk the hands towards the top of the mat. And you stop when your arms are actually nice and long. And then bring your body weight onto your hands. So feel the shift here. So shift it again. Push the floor away with your hand. Bring yourself back to the legs. And then push with your feet, with the toes. And push yourself back onto your hand. Nice. And here, just pick up one foot and down. And the next foot and down. And that is it. Gently strengthening the upper body. So listen, if your wrists feel a bit sore, step out of it and let me know. Otherwise, press the tip of your fingers into the mat. They'll be white, yellowish white, and that's to help you to release the wrist. Brilliant. That's it. Push yourself back. Ooh. Nice. Go back towards your hand, and this time step away with the right leg, step away with the left leg. We're into high plank here. Come onto your knees and come and sit on your heel. Have your big toes together, the big toes touch, and then allow for the knee to be nice and wide. And then you fall. And breathe again. Go and breathe into the back body once more. Beautiful. Bring yourself back up by bringing the hands back towards your hips. So while we're here, we stay in that pose. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to side bend 3 times on the left with your exhale. Slow breath. So inhaling. And on the exhale. So anchor your whole right side into the ground, into the mother. So you can really give yourself a beautiful opening, but keeping your pelvis stable. Nice. And come back. Very small. When you need to inhale, you inhale back up. And when you need to exhale, doing the same. And come back. Repeating this work on the other side. Remember to anchor the left side now. And if you don't know where to put your head, feel the neck. Where does your neck want you to look? Sometimes it's hard to look up or to look down, so you can look in front of you. Brilliant. Come back. Inhale. Ooh, feel those fingers traveling upward, creating that beautiful channel of energy, and go really into a space where the hands are really reaching towards the cosmic, the cosmos, and then kind of almost like a funnel, an upside down funnel. Look at the shape that we have. And then from here, bring the arms into cactus pose. We're going to stay in cactus pose, and we're going to be doing a few breaths, with our pelvis. So remember how we go from Venus to anus, from really right to left side, the attachment on the pelvis. And every time we're going to breathe, we're going to come and invite all of these to stand up and release. So keeping the arms here. If it's too tiring, drop them. Breathing in. And on the exhale, gently contracting the whole of your pelvic floor. Finding the center point here. When you need to release. And inhale. And exhale. A few more. And exhale in your own time, okay? Next time, once you've contracting the pelvic floor, see if you can hold the breath before releasing it. So the pose and the breath but the contraction stays. And when it's time to inhale, release it all. Twice more like this. And release. Beautiful. Circling of the shoulder. Shoulder comes forward to the ear, behind you, and all the way down towards the waist. You can bend the elbow or bring the whole arms, but the arms aren't leading the movement. The shoulders lead the movement. The arms are only accessories here. And we're going to reverse this, where we travel first. We squeeze those shoulder blades together as if we had a walnut. We could crack the walnut between the two blades and come forward. Beautiful. Keep at it. That's fun. Gorgeous. Release. Going to shift on your left to free your right side. Okay. So here again, we're going to start with a bent knee. Okay. And we're just going, so I'm resting on the heel of my left foot. Okay. and my right leg is nice and open. I'm working with my hip here, and we're just going to slide the leg down and bring it back up, okay? So down. So my whole torso is terribly stable because it's resting on my left heel, okay? For my front body, no, there is nothing much that's happening except for the mat being sticky. You can hold as a tripod for stability. Have a few more and find a strengthening happening. And you might find it as in terms of a bit of heat. If it's painful, you know yourself. Working out, being in your movement and building up strength, it needs to be, you need to feel it, but there is no connection with any kind of pain or discomfort because the body is telling you, oh, no. Okay. But if it's like, oh God, it's tough, that's fine. Then you keep going. All right. Come up. And then let's repeat this on the other side. So first off, making sure to really come into your opening, give it time, and then you slide and you come back. And it's really not ideal if you like me having sticky feet this morning. So come up and out. Okay, and ideally the movement is happening and you are in alignment with all of yourself. And always, I always speak of it and allow me to repeat it today. For us to move, we need to be terribly grounded and settled. There is nothing that happens in terms of movement out there if we are not fully grounded. Nice. And then we're going to stop this. Okay, go back to the same pose. And put myself like that so you'll see what I'm going to do. Remember what we were doing, moving from hands to legs. So we do the same here. We come up and we move back. And this one is much easier. Okay, so if this is really, really accessible for you, I'll invite you to come up, bend the elbows. You don't bend the elbows, so watch out here, it's important. Your elbows don't go sideways as they bend, they go behind you. So you keep your energy for yourself and you come back and you sit and up, down, up and sit. And it doesn't matter where you go in your bend, okay? Just bend a wee bit and come back. So here my breath, inhale forward, exhale bend, inhale up, exhale push back. And you can pause anytime. All right, come down nice and long. Bring the belly button towards the spine without sucking in the tummy, because we want to breathe. Almost there. Brilliant. You're going to slide. So here, you're going to come towards your forearm and your hands. And once you're up here, it allows you to slide the body out. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a few more strengthening. But in this pose here, take a full enjoyment of doing nothing and being, just being. And assess your body this morning, your mind. Notice what's there, who do you meet, what do you meet. Brilliant. So here on the inhale, I'm going to lengthen my left leg. It's as if someone was pulling out on my leg. It's like my leg is almost popping out of the acetabulum, which is the little cup where the head of the femur sits. You know, it almost comes out of it. So that's my inhale. I lengthen and I lift. And exhale, I go down. And your head can stay on the mat. Keep at it. Inhale, lengthen first, and then lift. Don't lift straight away, because if you lift straight away, it's going to go straight into your lower back. And that's not the work, okay? The work is really to activate the leg, the glutes, and then to find a stability to strengthen the back, but not to compress the lower back. Brilliant. The next time you're up, stay up and hold it. And then come onto your forearms. Look at the mat. Don't look up again to avoid any compression in the lower back or in the neck. Brilliant. And then drop it out and come back where we started. And before going to the other side, roll yourself from side to side. And then let's go back with the right leg. You inhale and you lengthen. And you come up and down in your own time. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Down in your own time. Taking your time with the breath. The slower the breath, the more relaxed the nervous system. You're creating a pathways here, and neural pathways, and the body and the brain is forever absorbing what you're doing. Brilliant. Next time you're up, stay up. And with your next exhale, come up. Hold it, look down. Press your forearms and your hands into the floor. Make yourself buoyant. So you don't drop with the pull of the earth. You work with the pull of the earth to make you stand even higher, brighter, shinier, happier, more joyful, more confident. And drop it. Brilliant. Back. Take your hands and gently go and tap the lower back. And tap your glutes. Okay. So we're going to go back. We're going to keep strengthening the back. So we take the left hand into the left corner. I might put myself like that. You'll see better. It's all a matter of very much what we did with legs, okay? So we're going to put our left hand to the left corner, right hand to the right corner. And inhale, and the left hand is lengthening. And you know what? You might be happier with having your arms parallel, aligned with your shoulder to lift up. So notice what works. And between those 2 points, there's a whole range. So you work out what works for you. And inhale, lengthen and lift, and the head lift. Look at the floor and down. Allow the breath to help you to lift by sending the breath into the tummy. So you breathe through the nose, nice long deep breath, and allow the breath to come and inflate your belly. And that will help you. So your organs actually will support you to lift up. Beautiful. We're going to just change side. A few more. And last one. And fully release. Rock yourself from side to side. Come and gently tap again. Brilliant. Put your hand underneath your shoulder. The hands are always nice and wide for a stronger base. And then push yourself up and down. So my legs and my feet are nice and tight together. Okay. And as I push with my hands, notice I am not looking up and I'm not even looking at the wall. Once more, I protect my neck and my lower back. Just engage the strength you have in your shoulders, in your arms, in your back. If you really press your feet and legs together, you'll be activating the whole of your lower body. Nice. Remember the elbows, not to bend them outward, but more towards your body, so backwards. Nice. Next time you up, stay up. Squeeze the glutes together. And then come with a bit more of push in the hand. Come and bend the knee. And come back onto all four. And then sit. Hug yourself. So if you can lift up the feet, you can. Otherwise, you're here. And just give yourself a big, deep flexion, spinal flexion after the whole extension that we did. Release the jaws, unclench the teeth, soften the tongue. Beautiful. And gently drop your feet down again. Okay. Take your scarf. Okay, so make it quite long because we're going to be working the hips with it. Okay. Just make sure. It. Sorry, I just. And we're going to go back to the floor. Place your whole foot. So according to the size of your scarf, okay, what's important here is to be wrapping up the ball of the foot, not the toes and not the arches. So the arches of the feet are quite delicate. So if you actually come and pull too hard, you'll be damaging the tissue. So that's not what we want. Okay, so come and rest on your back with the right leg up. So again, this might be you up and you feel free to keep a band in the knee. Okay. So go wherever you can. You hold on the scarf is not a hard hold because you don't want to contract your shoulder, your neck, and your head. You hold it kindly. It's back to holding yourself with tenderness to a certain extent. The scarf here is here to support you, but that's what it is. It's a carrot. It's not a stick, I feel like saying, you know. Once you have this, okay, allow, even if, like, let's imagine you're here, just open to the side. And here you just hold the scarf firmly enough so your legs can actually stay in the opening. And breathe. And I'm just going to change my pose for you actually to see better. Stay there with what is actually. Allow it to fall. Allow yourself to relax, to release. Taking your left hand onto the left hip, which is the protruding part here of the pelvic half. And just press your hand into your left side to re-anchor your left side into the ground so you don't follow in the right side. Equally, you could bend the left knee, that might be even better, and hold your knee so that you can keep the pelvic half on the left side to the ground. Beautiful. Okay, so inhale and bring that leg back. Drop the left leg down if it was up. Hold the scarf with your opposite hand, so with your left hand, and then just go across, just a wee bit, just across. You've crossed onto the left side and stay there. Flex the foot so the heel of your right foot is heading towards the ceiling, awakening all the tissues into the back of your right leg. And full engagement here of the leg. And then very, very gently drop the right foot towards the left side. You're going to feel your right part of your back lifting up the floor. That's okay. If you can, don't lift up the right shoulder. The right shoulder stays on the floor. Your foot doesn't have to go all the way, okay? If it can, ground. It cannot, it's completely okay. Just be here in your twist. And there's an expression, I think, that's called the twist of life, or maybe I'm making it up, I don't know. But in any twist, you don't know where you're really breathing. And that's my invitation here. Breathe in and notice where it is flowing. Where is my breath going? Where is my energy flowing? Where is my blood flow running? And in every compression that there will be a flush of toxins, of blood, and of energy as you come back to your alignment. So breathing in now, legs comes back up, come back straight onto the floor, and bend the right knee, bring the sole of the foot against the inside of your left leg. Place both hands on top of the pelvic half, slide down your leg and feel the difference between your left side and your right side here. And let's go and reopening our hips on the left side. So taking once more the foot around the scarf, along the ball of the foot, okay? And coming first nice up and straight, sending the heel towards the ceiling or the wall in front of you, and gently holding the scarf. So go wherever, and you can be dynamic about it. You don't just have to be still and in your stance. You can actually play with the body, warming up the body. You know, straight away your brain will know what you're doing and it will accommodate And the body will be extremely pliable and willing to go with you. With kindness, the body comes with you. Very much like a child to a certain extent, you know? Okay. And then here, so bend your right knee, might be the best. And then go and open up onto the left side. Keep your stability in the pelvis. And notice here even a difference of the range of your movement from one hip to the next. And raise. Beautiful. So we're going to bring the legs back to center. Swap side, so your right hand hold the scarf. Once your leg is in center, just allow it to cross. It's like cross a threshold, like a liminal place here. And then bring the toes towards your head a little bit more. You'll feel a little pull. The movement is minimal, really minimal. And once you have this, drop towards the right side. Remember to anchor the left shoulder, if possible, to the floor and to come up, or to come down, sorry, towards the right side. Notice here again, where is my body gone on this side, and how come it wasn't that way on the other side? And that's the fact that we are beautifully imperfect, and that true symmetry is not part of nature. And gently to come back up, you may want to put a slight bend in your knees. It might help you to come back up. Brilliant. Bend the knee. Drop the sole of the foot along the inner side of your right thigh. Come into a supine tree pose. And release. And very honestly, we've done all that beautiful work to prep into the happy baby with the hope to rock ourselves up. So remember happy baby, right hand on the inside of the right foot, left hand on the inside of the left foot. And we really prepped it here. So it should be okay. Okay, if it's not okay, you know not to do it and to step away. Okay, so first of all, just fold from side to side. And fold. And allow you to roll and keep at it. I really love this. I'm sorry. I just love it. And the inhale, it's the core that brings you back. Bring you back to center before you fold. Brilliant. And once you have done this a few times, and if you're happy with it, now we're going to inhale. The core engages and the tailbone lifts to the floor, to the ceiling, sorry. And you roll towards your shoulder and down and up and down. Allow the head to get engaged Keep rocking. It doesn't matter if your rock is not as big as mine. We don't care. Okay. And then at one point, if you can, you come up into a stance, half boat. If you cannot, you'll come to the side and bring yourself up, and from here, half boat. And you can hold your half boat here. Okay? So whatever way you come up is fine. Okay, hold that pose if you can. You can be here, you can be here, you can be here. Choose your stance. That's the last strengthening pose of the session. Okay. And release. Ooh, see the work that you've done. You're going to come in the center of your mat. Close your eyes and allow yourself to be guided by what your body needs to relax and release. So there might be a bit of a shake that you need to give. You might have a tightness somewhere. Go and give it to yourself. So close your eyes and listen to that. And today I would love to play a song for us to dance very intuitively, so that we release all of the strengthening we have done and go back to more of a curvaceous and flow within the body. So hopefully it will work. Recording in progress. That much I know. So you let me know if it's not working, okay? Do you hear it? No?
No, I think what you need to do, France, is when you click, if you click on the share button and then click advanced, you should see an audio.
Yeah.
And I think if you click on that audio, it should share them. You should share the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, voila. Yeah,
That's
it. We can hear
it.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just increase this the volume of it. Yeah, perfect.
Come to river.
You come up and then just allow you to flow in the body.
Come to river. Come to river. Wash my soul. I will come to river. Wash my soul. I will come to river. Wash my soul again. Carry away my dead leaves. Let me baptize my soul with the help of your waters. Sink my pains and complaints. Let the river take them. River, drown them. My ego and my blame. Let me baptize my soul with the help of your waters. Those old means, so ashamed. Let the river take them. River, drown them. Come to river. I will come to river. I will come to river. Come to river. Wash my soul. I will come to river. Wash my soul. I will come to river. Wash my soul again. Carry away my old leaves. Let me baptize my soul with the help of your waters. Sink my pains and complaints. Let the river take them. River, drown them. My ego and my blame. Let me baptize my soul with the help of your waters. Those old me's so ashamed. Let the river take them. River, drown them. to your river. I will come to your river. I will come to your river. Come to your river. Wash my soul. I will come to your river. Wash my soul. I will come to your river. Wash my soul again.
So let me change my mic. That's it. All right. So I hope that felt good in the body. And then we're just going to come and integrate all of this today by coming back to seated pose. It's 25 to 9. Okay. So we're just going to come and realign with the whole that is in us, and align all of these to the big connectedness. So taking a few breaths and taking time first to come back to the core. I'm going to say light radiates from the core of my bone. Light radiates from the center of my body. I radiate light. I am light. I expand light. I breathe in and allow all of this light, the light created within, to just come out and connect to the greatest light. For light, I am light. That I am, I am, I am. Big breath in. Try to hold the breath into your chest cavity for a while. And on the exhale, release it with the love and the tenderness that we started with. And if you feel like going into the quiet space for a few minutes, or if you need to jolt a few notes, feel free to do so now. And we'll take about 3 to 4 minutes to do it. If you want to move more, you're also very welcome.